those who haven't been here, the porta potty is behind, way back there, for your use. It's a little bit of a walk, so plan accordingly. And then thirdly, this is a little bit of a switch. When you see me coming around at intermission, I have to tell you that I'm very proud that I live in West Boylston. I saw it displayed on Friday when one of the town's mentally challenged men, can't call him a young man because he was 85, although when they cleaned him up he looked like he was 40. He passed away, and he had nobody. His mother had been a school teacher in town, and of course she passed many years ago. So Dickie Boynton was left to the mercy of some people in town that had watched over him, some of the men, watched over him diligently through the years. Well, of course, when he passed, why would he plan for a funeral? Because he had no conception that that might cost money. So when I take out my collection this week, it isn't for the bandstand. It is to contribute to Mr. Fay, one of our sponsors, because right now he is footing the bill for the whole funeral, and I wanted to show him that there are other people in West Boylston that really do care as well as the ones that showed up the other day. So the collection that I will take, and you don't have to contribute, but if you care to, that is what the collection is going to go to this week. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a treat to have Wachusett Community Band, because there's lots of people in here that some of you might know if you looked a little closer. So sit back and enjoy.
Hi everybody, we are the Wachusett Band, as was just announced, and we're happy to be here in West Boylston. We always enjoy playing here. It's very close to where we actually rehearse. I'll tell you more about the band and some of the details later, but right now I just want to introduce our conductor who's up front. It's Mr. Lou Borelli, and he really keeps us all together here playing. Otherwise we'd all be going in different directions. And I'm happy to see such a great crowd, and I'd say come up to the stage, but I understand if you want to stay in the shade. I totally understand that. And keep hydrated, because today I brought a gallon of water with me. We're going to start off with the Star Spangled Banner, which is the national anthem. I'll tell you a little about it. I'm sure you know some of the details, but it was written in 1814 by a 35-year-old lawyer and poet named Francis Scott Key. And Francis witnessed the bombardment of Fort McHenry by the British, and he was inspired to write the piece when he saw the American flag still stayed up and remained, and he was inspired to write it. And the Star Spangled Banner was used by the U.S. Navy in 1889 and was made a national anthem in 1931. So you can sing along with this one, the Star Spangled Banner. Okay, the next piece we're going to play is called Smokey Joe's Cafe. Smokey Joe's is a musical review of 39 pop standards by songwriting greats Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. And Smokey Joe's won the Grammy Award in 1996 and was the longest running review in Broadway history. Our arrangement is by Johnny Vinson and features 8 classic songs: Baby, That's Rock and Roll, Kansas City, Yakety Yak, Charlie Brown, Hound Dog, Love Potion Number 9, On Broadway, and Stand By Me. And that's quite a collection. We hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Now we're going to give our trumpet section, I'm going to let them shine now with the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. And it was written by Don Ray and Huey Prince and was recorded by the Andrew Sisters in 1941, almost a year before the U.S. entered World War II. The lyrics in this song describe a renowned Chicago street musician who was drafted into the Army. And although this bugler was a top man of his craft, his talents were limited to playing the wake-up call. Fortunately, his company commander realized the young man's potential and assembled a band together, where the bugler enthusiastically played 8 to the bar in boogie rhythm. And our arrangement is by James Flyhar, and it utilizes both rock and jazz rhythms, which you'll hear our drummer Bobby Joe play. So we hope you enjoy Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. how about that? Thank you very much. Thanks, trumpet section. And that's Billy Joe on the drums, not Bobby Joe, Billy Joe. Okay, next piece we're going to do is from a musical, Chicago. I'll tell you a little about the history of it. It's an American musical from 1975 with music by John Kander and lyrics by Fred F. It is based on a 1926 play of the same name. The story is set in Prohibition-era Chicago, where a newspaper reporter and playwright Maureen Dallas Watkins was assigned to write about the crimes and criminals of the time. Her columns of high-profile cases where women were accused of murder was so popular with readers that she decided to write a play based on it. So the show Chicago was born and made it to Broadway in 1926, followed by a DeMille silent film in 1927. And our modern version is from 2003 and earned 6 Academy Awards. We're going to play 3 songs from the musical, and they are My Own Best Friend, Razzle Dazzle, and All That Jazz. very much. Now we're going to change pace here with a different style of music. And how many people like Irish jigs? Well, we're going to do something called an Irish party in third class. And this music is based on a traditional Irish jig. It's arranged by the Celtic group Gaelic Storm, known for their traditional Irish and Scottish music. In 1997, the group appeared and played in the blockbuster movie Titanic, which at the time was the highest grossing film ever made. The success of their movie debut led to several gigs in the year and greatly increased the group's popularity. Over the years, they released 8 albums and play over 125 dates per year. So this is an Irish party in third class. I'm also going to mention for you musicians, there's 2 time signatures in this piece. The first part is in 12/8, which is 4 groups of 3. Da 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 da. And then the second part is in 4/4. So listen for that. It'll come right in the middle. It'll change. Okay, thank you. You like that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this band now. First of all, my name is Steve Willish. I play in the saxophone section, which I think is the coolest section in the band. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. And of course, I mentioned our leader, Lou Borelli, is a conductor, and he's been in with this band since 1999. So give Lou a hand there for persevering here and helping all us community musicians. And you know, it is a community band, so we're always looking for new musicians. And if you're musical, or if you used to be musical, or you know somebody who is, we encourage you to talk with any one of us during the break or afterwards, and you'd be welcome to join. We rehearse, it's not far from here, a little more than a stone throw, but it's over at St. Christopher's Church, just over the line in Worcester. And we rehearse there Mondays at 6:30 to 8:30. And in this band, you don't have to worry like, the youngest person is 8 years old, and the oldest is in the 80s. Did I read that right? Anyway, we have a wide range of ages here, all different abilities, and we all encourage each other. And there's 4 married couples in the band, too. And members come from Holden, Paxton, Princeton, Rutland, Sterling, Worcester, Leominster, Uxbridge, Ashburnham, Royalston, Fitchburg, and Townsend. So people are driving all over. I come from Millbury, so feel free to drop by and talk with us. Okay, the next piece we're going to play is one of my favorite composers, Duke Ellington. I'll tell you a little about Duke. He was a great American pianist, band leader, composer, and wrote over 1,000 compositions, many of which have become standards. Duke often collaborated with other musicians and composers, notably Billy Strayhorn, whom he called his writing and arranging companion. Duke led his jazz orchestra for over 50 years and was not only one of the giants of jazz, but also one of its greatest composers. So we're going to play a few pieces here by Duke. Take the A Train, which was written by Billy Strayhorn, by the way, and Don't Get Around Much Anymore, Mood Indigo, Caravan, and It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. you very much. Now we're going to calm things down a little bit with a different style of music. This is called Serenata. And Serenata was written by the American composer Leroy Anderson. A lot of concert bands are familiar with his pieces. He wrote Serenata in 1947, a year before his popular winter song, Sleigh Ride. And unlike many of his other works, Serenata has a Spanish influence, although it's not totally Spanish, it's also American influence, but it's Spanish in its rhythms and the main theme. And this may be why Boston Pop's conductor, Arthur Fiedler, called it his favorite Leroy Anderson composition. So here's Serenata. Thank you very much. Now we're going to play, it's called a salute to Old Blue Eyes, and I think everyone knows who you're referring to. Old Blue Eyes is a nickname for the legendary singer and entertainer Frank Sinatra, and he was one of the most popular and influential artists of the 20th century. Our arrangement is by John Moss and is played by many concert bands. It includes the Sinatra favorites, I Got You Under My Skin, Strangers in the Night, That's Life, and The Lady is a Tramp. And I'll share one quick story about Sinatra. He was known to be a perfectionist, and he could hire a whole band and have a recording date set up with everybody. And if he took the microphone and didn't like the sound of his voice right from the beginning, he'd pay everybody and send everybody home and set another date. So that tells you a little about him. So we hope you enjoy this. Thank you very much. That was quite a selection there. Now we're going to quiet it down with it's called Canon of Peace, but it doesn't mean the Revolutionary War canons. A canon is a composition where there's a melody that's repeated in another voice or other voices, very much like a round. If you were to sing the song Three Blind Mice, one person starts and then another person starts later, that's a round. And a round is really basically a canon. So this is Canon of Peace, and it's based on a traditional canon from the Latin Mass. The words Dona nobis pacem are Latin for grant us peace. And this tranquil piece starts off slowly and builds gradually, giving each instrumental section a chance to play a beautiful melody that was written by an unknown composer. I think that this piece is a timely message to the world to grant us peace. So we hope you enjoy this. Thank you very much. Wasn't that beautiful? All right, the next piece we're going to do is called Armed Forces Salute. And it's a favorite piece of community bands. And it's a musical salute to the Army, the caisson song, the Coast Guard, Semper Paratus, the Marine hymn, Air Force song, and the Navy with Anchors Aweigh. Also listen to excerpts from America, Dixie, and Sailor's Hornpipe. All these songs are skillfully arranged by Bob Loden, who is an American composer, music educator, conductor, arranger, and trombonist. And Bob Loden was also the arranger for the 101 Strings Orchestra that was popular through the 1960s. So we hope you enjoy the Armed Forces Salute as a tribute to all who served. Thank you very much. We're going to have one piece before our break here, and this is 007, James Bond medley. Who can forget Ian Fleming's incredible spy novels brought to the big screen in a series of James Bond films that started in 1962 with Dr. No, over 50 years ago. I can remember my father was a big James Bond fan, and he'd take us to see the movies when we were older, and one could always expect action, drama, and exciting foreign locations, along with women and martinis, shaken not stirred, and of course the amazing high-tech gadgets of the time, cars, boats, helicopters, jetpacks, all working together to save the world from the evil, ambitious, unforgettable criminals. It's therefore only fitting that the material for the musical score written to James Bond would reflect the same drama, rhythm, and excitement. So we hope you enjoy James Bond medley. free to talk with any of us if you're interested in joining the band. And we thank you once again for playing here, and we'll be right back.